How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse. Welcome to episode number 1 of Are You Triggered, also known as box number 4 of Darkness That Consumes Light. The glory of being a part of a channel that is not massive is that you can mess with people. So we're going to open this box now. And you can do it without fear that your Twitter is going to blow up. And especially in my case, where I've built a reputation for occasionally nearly sabotaging a video, but really just doing it in the name of entertainment, I can pretty much do it free from concern of any long-standing consequences. Because at the very least, you know that you're going to get the type of video that you're not going to see somewhere else. Because only I would be dumb enough to think that this is a good idea. So as we get into the first pack, I'm actually hoping for my first full art Pokemon, which is a little weird to think about. We've pulled 2 supporters and an ultra rare, but we have no secret rare Pokemon, well sorry, no super rare Pokemon and no hyper rare Pokemon. So anyways, first pack is going to be Tangrowth, a Mudbray, Magikarp, a Ralts, ooh, and a Pikachu Holo. Excellent. Very nice start. As I said before, you've seen all the artwork before. I'd really rather not waste a terrible amount of time with it. Alright, so we got Toxicroak, Dusclops, Rhyhorn, a Simipour, and a Bewear. Actually just caught my first Bewear in Pokemon Go, so that was pretty exciting. We got a Mudsdale, Dabskull, Stuffle, Metapod, and there's a John Thicky. Super Scoop Up, Esper, a Morello, a Tangela, and awesome, a Ralts GX. Good to get the first one out of the box. Never really had like a GX or EX print before. We've never seen that in the TCG, so I have to applaud them for their decision to make that. It really shows their desire for variety in the TCG, which is exactly what we as collectors want. We don't want the same card over and over again. We want that. So we've got Shiinotic, Porygon 2, Panpour, Wimpod, and a Meowstic. And a little bug spray for you there. Tynamo, Krogunk, a Rattata, and a Duskull Holo. I did remember to get extra sleeves right before this was done, so I'm not going to be completely running out of them, which is just fantastic. So here we have a Rhydon, and here is a Porygon, and there is going to be a Sock, and this is the other Sock, or Potown. And we have... oh man, I was so excited. Just a little snake. Thought it was going to be something extra special. Electros, a Dabskull, another Ralts, Pikachu, and a Rhyhorn Holo. Alright. Cool to see him as Grass type also. I was pretty excited when I first saw this card as Grass type. Reminds me of the old Delta species. Cards where they get interesting. Bruxish, a Mudbray, Electros, Caterpie, and a Butterfree. So we've got Alolan Raticate, Magikarp, Rhyhorn, a Kirlia, and a Solgaleo Holo. Kind of forgot he was in the set. Weird that right after they mascotted him for Collection Sun, that they would just do that. Okay, I do have one more sleeve left. That's really what's important. Alright, so we've got Guzma, Stuffle, Dusclops, Tangela, and Tangrowth. Just showing you guys my my common pile right there. Looking pretty neat. Usually I'm not able to keep it all that neat. So it's just great to see. So we got Shiinotic, Porygon 2, Panpour, and Esper. Ooh, very nice. Lunala GX. Awesome stuff. Good to get Solgaleo and Lunala in the same box, finally. I mean, that's what we all really wanted. So that's just going to go, you know, right there. Next pack, Seviper, Wimpod, Rattata, Morello. Oh my! GX and full art back-to-back for Lunala. That is amazing. What great fortune on our part, huh? And to get 3 out of the left-hand side of the box? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Gonna have to crack into the new sleeves, though, in order to corral that. You can really see the moon's influence on this card as well. You can zoom right in there, see the number. 54 out of 51 for that Lunala. Show them in the moonlight, the low light. Looks a little better than when I initially saw this scan, but I still don't totally love it in terms of, you know, full arts in general. Might be because they just printed one, might not be. It's hard to tell. But the wonder of the internet is that everyone is entitled to their own opinion and their own actions, and especially to be subject to be judged by people they've never met before. Wiki, a Porygon, Simipour, Tynamo, and a Magikarp Holo. So, wow, 3 in a row, and we didn't even shuffle these. That's great. Alright, so last pack on the left side of the box, Eevee, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, and a Bonsly. So we're just going to go ahead and... There we go, that's sorted. Hold on. Make sure our packs are in for padding. Just gotta take care of that, and I'll clear up the rest of the mess over there. That will sort itself out later. Especially in the summer heat, I try to get the pieces of the packs out of the way, because otherwise they'll just stick to my hand. And that just bothers me a lot. Torment Spray, Porygon, a Wimpod, Ralts, and Butterfree. No, that's not the card trick. Hold on. It's, and then 2 to the back, and then 1 here. But this one has to be upside down. I think it's like this. Simipour, Electros, Meowstic, nailed it. Magikarp Holo and a Tangela. Perfect. This is, it's tough to get used to these packs. I know, especially if you're not a Japanese collector, it's really hard. That's a complicated pack trick too. Just really not something that you can do without studying it, because you really need to be up on your stuff. You really do need to go to training school for Japanese packs. These pack tricks, these cards are just they're too complicated. So we got a big horse, we got a little horse, a medium-sized horse, that's not a horse at all. That's really weird. And then then another Rhyhorn Holo. So good to add another one of those. It's funny how when I open packs for big sets like this, I tend to not look forward to sleeving everything together. But you know, like building my common and uncommon binder, even though that's going to be what eventually becomes my complete set. But then when the holos come out, I don't know, I don't mind at all just sorting through everything and just, I don't know, making piles of each one. it gets me excited to find out which ones I pulled the most of and which ones I pulled the least of. Usually I pull the least of something that's really good. I feel like they probably knock down the pull rates for certain cards like that. It certainly felt that way in 20th Anniversary with Mew. We got Alolan Raticate, Morello. Who knows about the rest of these? Bam! And a Necrozma GX. Have we pulled one in all of these? No, I'm sorry. This is not a Necrozma. It's a Steelix. God. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know where my head is these days. No, sorry. My mistake. That's what I get for not studying the set list. Anyways, you can forgive a little guy like me. Tangrowth ending that pack. I probably just duplicated holographic cards from here on out, guys. So we've got Shiinotic, Krogunk, Rhyhorn, a Metapod, and there's another Solgaleo. Pretty groovy. I remember him being Dragon type. Then we've got Meowstic, a Stuffle, Simipour, Dabskull, and a Torment Spray. And then we got Potown, Porygon 2, Ralts, a Wimp. Actually, I forgot to mention this. Wimpod's actually already banned from competitive play, which is crazy. Because I don't really know how this got through, but the ability says that if you eat it, you get superpowers, and this kid in Japan ate this card during a tournament. I know they already have tournaments where these cards are legal, and he just started throwing up everywhere, and it was super gross, and everybody had to get tested for swine flu, and then they just ended up banning the card. It was such bad publicity. Wow, is that our third Magikarp holo of the box? It's really weird. None of them are shiny. Whatever, guess I can't tell them what to do. Butterfree, Panpour, Electros, Rattata, and Electric, and then Electros. Basically the same thing anyways. So we got Guzma, Caterpie, a Sock, a Tynamo, and, oh, is that our first regular Porygon holo for the box? Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe we missed a holo somewhere. But anyways, we're on to our last pack, our last chance for glory, and let's just see the official way to open these packs, guys. Just in case you weren't sure. So then you just birth it. You just birth it through like an alien. And then you go Rhydon, and you go Porygon, and you go Pikachu, and Bruxish, and Alolan Raticate. So let's just let's tidy this up a little bit. Make sure that goes over there. I need to save that pack. We'll go like that, and then like this, and like that, and then bam. It's like perfectly ordered, perfectly centered. So let's just do a recap, guys, shall we? Let's do a recap. Okay, so for holos, we got the Lunala Full Art. For GXs, we got Ralts GX. I keep forgetting a Steelix GX. It's crazy, which is weird because we actually only pulled 2 GXs. Because we definitely don't have a third one in the commons pile, because that would never happen. And then we've got Porygon, Magikarp, Solgaleo, Duskull, a Rhyhorn, Magikarp, and then another Magikarp, which is super weird. Solgaleo, Rhyhorn, a Duskull, and a Pikachu for our full arts. So pretty stacked box. Thanks very much for checking out the video. Leave a dislike if you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you hate me. So I guess really anything could happen from here on out. And look forward to bringing you back for another episode of Are You Triggered with the upcoming set in July.